Anyway, this is one of my favorite games in the Tiny Teams. It's made by this chap, Jacob Wasilewski. I don't know how to say his name. Sorry, Jacob, if you're watching. But man, this game is almost completely made by him, and as a result, I'm blown away because it looks great. It's got everything, and it's got good music. It's got good art. It looks great. I'm just going to random this up, Spiff, and don't worry about this yet. Fine. I'll teach you how to play. Yeah. It's really simple.
I mean, if I remember correctly, I think I've seen 1 or 2 videos on this. This is basically Supply Lines, the simulator.
Yes, it is. I do want to get a specific technology. These will do. This will do.
Are we allowed just a council of pure humans and only humans?
This will do. Okay, don't worry about these. It's not an important part of the game. It's quite important, but it's more advanced. This is what the game is. Okay, so you start off here with none of these places revealed. And what we need to do first, Biff, is send out a little probe and have a look at some worlds. Okay.
Oh.
So we're going to identify some worlds. I'm just going to identify all of these worlds for you. And I took a perk that for every 4 worlds we discover, we get a little bit of science. Okay.
Oh, look at that! That's fantastic.
Let's just get these 3 as well. So, what you'll see is that some of these worlds have different things that they can do. So, and this world, for example, you can get people to make water. You can send them robots and they'll make food, or you can set up a colony there and it will generate people. But that needs very specific things. It needs
that requires food and what?
Requires
like goods,
minerals and food. So, okay. I mean, we could set up a colony here, and we could send the minerals from this planet, because that's a mineral planet, and then we could send the wheat from this planet, but then we need robots and green stuff, and this planet doesn't really have any of those, and this one isn't. You can't send it from here to here because this one will be blocking. So let's just scratch that idea. That doesn't work. That planet's useless. What about... This planet might be good. So this planet needs chips and corn. This planet generates chips.
Using humans.
Yes. And so those 2 work together. And then this planet generates corn.
Produces
this planet
food.
generates corn. But there's some stuff this way, so we might be able to get the algae or the robots from somewhere else. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and set this up. So... I'm just going to set up these 2 planets, link them together, bam. So now the chips go this way, the people go that way. This planet's happy because it's had its initial requirements satisfied, but this planet's initial aren't satisfied. So we're just going to grab this one.
Yeah. It's struggling because they don't have any food.
So now they're both like level 1, level 2. Sorry, they're both level 2 planets because I've provided all the level 1 needs. Okay. And if I can send the humans somewhere, it'll level up again. And if I can provide the goods, it'll level up again. Okay? So it's all about that. And knowing that, Spiff, you can now play. There are, however, there's additional tasks. So the aliens ask you to do stuff, which we can do in a minute. So one of these quests is to establish a lab studying algae, which we can do probably, and also to make some robots, which we can probably do. So, all right, go, Spiff. Go out into the galaxy.
Right. Into the galaxy.
Build me an empire.
I mean, I just sent out a probe there by accident, so that's how probes work.
Yes,
that's good to know.
So you just left click to send a probe out, and I didn't even realize you wouldn't have the understanding. There you go. Okay, he's figuring it out, ladies and gentlemen.
So we got an asteroid here that we can just exploit for money, right?
Yeah, so that would just give us eight spare money and use up time. So there's a time thing in the top right. It's May at the moment. Basically, we have 24 years to get as many planets to the highest level as possible. Okay. So
is there any reason not to just scout more places?
No, so you should scout those 2 there for sure. Because we're looking for a planet where we can make algae. So
to scout them, I just drag like that.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I can't grab anything else. Let's go. This is a forge world. Okay, so we can make robots from here, and this one's just an asteroid.
These are no good. You
No,
need to
no
look at, you need to look
algaes.
at those three really, or at least those two.
Right, so we'll look at. Can I get no? Oh yes, there we go. Just an asteroid, another asteroid, and this one maybe. Yeah, we got
Perfect.
algae.
So click that.
Algae in water.
We'll take that.
Okay, so we want a Gaia world here,
And
right?
then we'll send the. So yeah, you can. So you
Send
need to
people.
colonize it first. So sorry, click that. Yeah.
Click button. There we go.
Send
and
people.
Then send human.
Send
export
algae.
and water, and that make food.
Perfect. Now everyone's happy, right?
Everyone's happy.
So this is a great little system. You didn't need to get the food from that place, so you can probably make something else on that world. So that water world, actually, if you go to that water world and left click on it, then click on it again and make it into people make water. Yeah, so you can send the water to the top where the chips are being made, and you can get the people from
the place just to the left of it.
Yeah.
So we go like that, and then we go like that. You know, you cross the black hole.
Don't worry about that.
Not that bad.
Okay, so that's even more stuff. And so every good that you send will give you more income. So you're now getting 39 per year.
There you go. That looks nice.
Which is excellent. That's a good start. So that asteroid now, because it's near to 2, you can actually get extra money for it.
You get $12 for it.
Which is always good. There are technologies that you can unlock, which give you...
Okay. So let me take a look at this technology tree. So increase scan radius of probes by 40%. That seems pretty useless. Tourist resort to turn humans into money. Solar farm for chips into sun.
So a lot of the desert planets you won't be able to build anything on. So this lets you build a solar farm on them, which if you can send them chips, they'll generate this energy resource, which satisfies any need. So it's kind of like a wild card resource. So so we'll probably save for that one, I think.
That's good.
And then that one gives you longer slipways, and then eventually you get very crazy text down here.
Look at the mind control project. I like the sound of that. Very nice.
Blocks on happiness. That lets you build a little void synthesis thing, so you can start satisfying any of your needs. And that's a slipstream relay as well. That one above it.
Sorry, time dilation. Increase the number of months of each year by 1.
Yeah, that's a bit of a wild one. I don't know if you need that.
Magical. Okay, so I'm thinking. I guess the aim for me is just to keep expanding. So
yes,
discover all of these. What do we got? We got Forge World, Primordial World with humans. I suppose. Okay, so we could turn the swamp into producing humans.
So if you right-click on that one, and then right-click on that as well.
Yeah, let's make some humans.
Oops, you could, sorry. So you can actually undo. Sorry, up here you can undo. So move there and undo. If you just right-click on it twice, so right-click on what you want it to do as well.
Okay.
That will mark it and say where it can get stuff from. So as you can see, you can bring the chips in from the planet you've already got chips being made at. Do you see what I mean?
Yes.
So,
so we bring the chips in from here.
So
we make food.
It's nice to know that it's in range, right? On that arid planet, you can only have one thing. So that only makes humans from water and. But if you get the desert thingy, which you probably will, that'll be quite good. The other thing we're trying to do is build a lab with green stuff. So if you look at that other planet on the left, if you queue that up to be the one at the top, which is probably the one we want. Yeah.
Bacteria breeding.
Yeah. And then you can send humans from here to that one and that one. And then you can send both the greens that you generate to a lab together. It's going to be brilliant. Just play this out.
Right.
I like this.
We build the colony, we build the bacteria breeding, we connect it up like so, and we send this over here.
Yeah.
Bam. Fantastic.
And then we also...
could send humans this way,
right? But we don't have any spare humans yet, so we do need to get some wheat from somewhere. So, have a look at the planets above us.
Okay, we'll do a quick scan like this and like this. Snow World here. We can use algae and robots to make wheat.
Yeah, but I don't think
know if we can go all the way back.
I think we can get it back. You can right-click it to see.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not in range.
This one, no. This one, no. And this one up here, once again, no.
I'll tell you what you should do. Go to the tech tree. Pick up that first tech, because it's really cheap. Grab that.
But what about the saving?
Oh, yeah. Actually, we do want the other one, don't we, as well?
Yeah. Like we can just spunk some money discovering some more planets, you know. like so, because
Is
that
that
will
like
give
a
us more
level wheat?
tech.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
one's got wheat. Yeah,
Can we get that? Can that? Oh shit! It's too far again. It's
way too
slightly
far
too
away.
far.
Yeah.
But that can. Okay.
Oh,
The planet's just going to have to go unhappy until we build the.
well, maybe there's something here, like robots and wheat. No,
What we'll do is
too
though
far.
we'll get that tech once we have eight science that lets
and that'll
us
supply the wheat via energy instead.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so do we still want this Arctic farm? Oh no, we don't. We want shit. So we just basically want to wait until we get that technology then. So I'll just have to scout some planets for science.
Yeah, which works fine. We need 3 more.
Like so, and last planet discovery.
See if you can get those 2, yeah.
So, there we go. Right, so tech time. We get solar superconductors. We just invent that on the spot. And now we can make a solar farm. Wabam. It's amazing. It's awesome. So we need to give it chips.
But that's too far. Is there one in the bottom? That we can't cross. We can't cross streams. Is there one down here?
No.
Oh, shit. Well, we fucked it. We fucked it already.
No, we can do it here.
Do it from there. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
So send it from there.
Right, so like so, and not allowed. Do I have to move to the next month?
Not allowed now. Oh, hang on. Just press the tutorial thing in there.
Oh, empire size. I don't care about empire size. Right, go.
And then you send that to there.
Energy.
Yep.
Piss off, tutorial bot.
Sorry, I've played all these tutorial bits. And then, so drag the energy, because you can choose where you want that energy. You see the energy's jumping up and down.
Oh,
you could choose to send it to the other world, you see.
There we go.
And so then you want to send those people to the algae place.
Which they're doing now automatically.
No, the other one.
Oh,
the one south of you.
Oh,
there you go. So now that's a successful world, and it's got spare algae and water, which we can send somewhere else. Ideally to a lab. We're not doing a very good job of building a lab here, unfortunately.
No, so how do I build lab? Is it literally like a physical thing?
So you go to the little build thing, the little build tool at the bottom.
Okay.
And you build a lab. It costs 15. Now, this is how you're supposed to get science. Now, the problem is you have to send people and resources there to be researched. So you're looking in this game for well, what we've got is we've got 3 algae there, but unfortunately the algae is blocked off from each other with the slipways.
Yeah.
So we can't actually get that algae in to our annoyingly into our resource. If you go down a bit, what else have we got? We've got spare water over there, which we're not really using.
1 water and 1 algae up here, but there's no spare people because I imagine lab require people.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's make... Okay, you see that forge world there? That forge world will make boxes, which we should probably make. So get some boxes.
Okay, so we'll say... what, minerals to boxes or robots
If you right-click the robots to boxes, then you can see that other forge world up the top there. That can make robots.
Okay, so we... Okay, but where are we getting the minerals from?
Oh, well, actually, no, that world to the south of it there, that remnant, that will make robots from people.
Okay, right, now this is... okay, so this one we do... Oh my god,
so
turning people into robots. Jeez, okay.
So do the boxes first, and then send the boxes, which should give 1 more person. And then we send the person to there, but we have to populate that as well. So click the populate.
Yep.
You're doing it.
And then send
and then they'll go to there. Now that world is great, but again, we also use the extra person that we were trying to generate.
So that was
we were trying to generate a person, but what we've done is just made more of a problem.
Yes.
I think we can continue expanding though.
You want to? Okay, we can continue.
Because I think that world there can make the robots into...
Maybe there's something up here. We got a primordial world, a jungle world, and a swampy world.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is good.
Okay, and then over here, what do we got? We've got
ruins. So you need to send a person to that.
what kind of stuff are we getting out of ruins here?
You get like all sorts of weird stuff. Actually, like you can sometimes get random text. You can sometimes get random stuff. So I think what we're going to do is, you see that okay, so there's an arid world there, right? Above in the middle.
This one here.
So we probably either want to put people on it or chips on it. And we can make the chips next to it, but then the chips won't have any ore. So let's make it do people.
Okay, we want to make a
So
colony
right-click
here,
that. And then get the one to the left of it to make the wheat, or maybe the water. I don't know, either the wheat or the water, and then the one above it can make the other one, right?
Okay, we'll do water here, and then we'll do say wheat.
Yeah, undo that. Yeah, and put the other way around.
Oh wait, I've got it. There you go. Undo. Fantastic.
So he makes water.
He makes water. He makes
wheat.
Wheat.
Yeah.
And
he can just do nothing for now.
Fantastic. Right, so we set up this nightmarish supply chain.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not? Fuck it.
Okay. Bam, bam, bam. So you go.
That's a double route, which is good. They get bonus money because if you do the same thing back and forth, he makes the wheat to there.
You
Perfect.
make wheat to here. You make
water. Oh no! Hang on! Don't do that. Do the crates to the people instead.
Oh, crates to people. Yes, very nice.
That's the better one.
That's much more valuable.
And then we can scout all the ones. And you can send a person to that science lab thingy there. See that?
This one here.
See that? Yeah.
Okay, so person to ruins.
So this gives you either techs, or actually that guy gives 2 energy. If we can make one more robot, which I think we're going to do anyway, we'll complete the quest request in the top left.
Yeah.
And then we'll be able to unlock that thing, which will give us some energy, and we can spend that energy on some of these local places.
Okay, so for that we want one more robot, and we make robots here, right? So if we can just supply this with water, we could get ourselves another robot.
Oh, yeah, go. That works.
Yeah, this works.
And that's a double route as well.
Robot here, water backwards, task complete. Yes! Oh, progress. Look at this science. And then, bam, cost 30, but hey, 2 energy.
Perfect.
You gotta love that energy.
So what we can do is, we can, keep going, I guess. But we can also think about what we want to supply to where. Lava World, not very useful. This guy needs robots to him.
He does need robots. And we haven't really got the best place.
Well, the arid world can do it if it has chips, which we can send the chips from the science thing you just paid for. Yeah. So if you make that arid world into this
one here.
Into that.
Okay, into a solar farm, and then
you send those.
We want to send energy here to make energy.
Correct.
And then we send energy to here.
Yeah. So you pick up the energy.
Oh wait, it does allow it. This is the dumbest supply chain, Lewis.
There you go. You're doing it.
Sure, that works. That works fine.
So look, so Spiff, you're doing grand. Okay. We've got, in fact, so what we really need to do now is stop expanding and build some science labs, because we're getting 91 money per year, but we're getting no science. So we need to identify things that would be really good to put in a science lab. So we need to identify somewhere near people and either robots or... So I think the best place is right in the middle there. Right in the middle.
Right here.
Or here. Here, I think. Because you see that Forge world can make robots as well. So if you queue up robots there, this works perfectly. Put it there.
Okay, right. So this goes down
robots.
Here. We're going to say we'll make robots.
Yeah, and send the energy from the lab there. Oh no, you need to connect it first. Connect it. No, connect it to the Forge world. And it's going to be the.
Oh yes, to Forge world. There we go. Yes, there we go. And then robots to here.
Yeah, and people to there, and then more robots to there from the other place. So the other place that has robots.
Oh, can I also send even more robots? Oh my goodness!
So you need to send. The first one gives 1, the second one gives 2, the third one gives 3. So if you can have 3 places making robots, that would be brilliant.
It's a lot of knowledge.
So now you're suddenly getting 3 science per year, which is great, but we want to set up more labs. So we've got green stuff there, which is good. So we can probably use that.
Yeah, we've got a load of algae here that we can use, but we need a way of making people. So I think we go for the colony
Yes,
here,
that
right?
works. Good. Yeah, put that. And then send
the colony comes down.
So do that because that's a double route. But it's money.
Algae,
and then that world will have to make wheat. That's fine.
Okay, so this one makes wheat. Sends it here. Then we get ourselves another lab. It goes down.
Wait for a second. So you see that other world above us there?
Yeah.
That can probably make green stuff as well. Yeah, so we do want that as well.
Can, yeah.
So make that.
Okay.
And send people from here, yep.
Okay.
Now you're going to need to also connect that science thing to the science thing. Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Okay, just get the money because you don't need the money per turn.
Sure.
And then build a lab and put it. If you hold down Alt on your keyboard, it will show you, and you want to get it connected to the population and both of those planets. Perfect.
Like this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, it's so smooth. Okay, so we send in the humans, then we send in the algae, and we send in more of the algae.
And that was actually one of our quests. So click New Tasks Available. Just pick the top one.
Improve your... Oh, no, that one's not really possible. Establish new trade routes for 6 different resources.
Yeah, we can do that easily. That's fine. And then we have to pick one more. We'll pick the Get Forge World Planets Successful. We might be able to do that. So press X.
Okay.
You pressed postpone, but that's okay.
Oh, right. That's fine. That's
all right.
Easy peasy.
And now we've got 11 science.
Oh, so we can make like Xenotaurus resources.
We don't need any more money. We've got loads of money because you've built like a really nice. So in fact, you've got a prosperous world as well already. So you see that there, that wings. So that in the middle of your this planet here. Yeah.
Oh, this one here.
So that one has got maximum level and 2 import and 2 export routes and all of its needs satisfied. And it's connected to 3 successful worlds. So that means it becomes prosperous, which gives you a big bonus. And at the end, the way this game is actually set up at the moment is that you get points based on how many prosperous worlds you have at the end of the game. But as you can see, it's very, very difficult to satisfy some of these needs. Because, for example, it's going to be hard to get a lot of these objects, right? At least now it is at the current stage of the game.
Oh my goodness! Right, part of me feels like humans to robots here would be useful because then you can send them here, but probably chips. I don't know. We already make a load of chips though.
I think humans to robots probably works well. We can do that.
Okay, so if we were to do that, we send the robots there. Then where are we getting the humans from? Set up a colony here, I guess. But that's a bit ballsy because we don't know what's out here.
Yeah, it's a bit risky. But sometimes you just have to take risks, you know.
Okay, live life on the edge. Why not? All right, so give me.
So hang on, before you do that, just you can't. But you could have upgraded the scan. The scan upgrade is like cheap. Oh yeah, and really just. It's really good though, Spiff, because that would have done you much better. Look at that! Look how much bigger it is.
Oh, so good, and that's 1 science from it, and I can't quite get another one off there. Let me try this way. Much better, much better. Look at that. Well, this is good, you know, because we can start seeing where we're going to be getting our food from, for once. So this bad boy needs to send humans to here, who needs to send robots to here.
Yeah.
Who then has spare wheat. That can just be fine. We can't do anything with ice.
There is a couple of techs that let you mess with ice, but
I've got some garbage asteroids I can destroy.
You've done a really good job here, by the way, so far, Spiff. This is great.
Thank you.
Very impressed. So what you should do probably is look at the one which gives extra long slipways, which is that 15 cost on the second tier.
This one here.
Yeah, so that might let you get that. If you take it,
Okay.
And then you see that mineral planet there. That might be now in range. Yeah,
Yep.
it is.
All right, so we grab that. Then we can send people over here, and they send minerals back.
And then you just need wheat there. So if you scan
now
those
we
two
just
bottom ones, maybe we can, maybe that one. Hopefully.
What we got over here? We got nope,
No.
and we got nope.
Oh, well.
So
you don't win them
we
all.
can technically do
Oh,
wheat
that works.
here, but this is
Yeah,
it's
but
quite
then
far.
the
And
random.
we get
Your robots are there. Yeah. Beautiful.
Right, cool. AgriWorld. Bam. Robots go here. Wheat go here. Look at that. Magical stuff. Oh, it's beautiful.
These are very long-range slipways. So long-range ones cost more, but because you've already built like a really solid inner core, you're going to be in really great shape. So, in fact, what you should really be doing now is focusing on even more text. So, you can't have more than one lab doing the same thing. So, your two labs that you've got are algae
and robots.
So, you really need to set up another couple of labs for chips,
water
and minerals.
Okay, I think is there minerals?
There's
around
minerals here. Yeah, look, minerals on there and minerals there.
I think we go for minerals then. So we get a mineral producing planet here and one here.
Yeah.
And then we need to probably, if we slam ourselves down a lab like here,
Yeah,
then
do
we
it.
can, I think, service all of them.
That looks good to me.
This one could make people, but I think we can get people over here, right?
Yeah. Sure.
And then
This is fine.
we want minerals,
Minerals.
and minerals. There we go. It's a lot of minerals.
Well, you can send from that. You can get that forge world on truck on something else. Probably minerals, I guess. Yeah, you should do that one.
But how do I get them out?
Well, you just send the goods to there.
What, to here?
No, the goods go to that planet to give you more people, and then
goods.
those people go to that planet to give it more minerals.
Okay, right, sure, that makes sense.
Eventually.
Right, so
this
this
is
one goes
something
like
you want to do eventually.
One goes like so.
Yeah. Well, all you did was make that water world successful, which is very good because that'll give you a lot more points at the end of the game. And now you've got 5 science coming in, which is amazing. We could try and tidy this up a bit so it's not quite as unhappy.
A way to tidy it up would be to get water in here somehow.
Yeah.
For this one, so we could then send a spare mineral down to here.
Yeah.
For that, it's a robot.
That works.
Okay, right. So robot, and we send water here, mineral to here.
Oh, and you completed the
goodness,
quest, which is amazing.
This guy still needs a human, so we could create a colony over here, but I want to discover all of this first, see what we're playing with.
You don't need my help anymore. You've basically,
It's okay.
You basically zoomed forward.
I always needed you. It's okay.
This is a game called Slipways. We've been playing it for half an hour.
This is really fucking good. I hate it, but also kind of like it.
Isn't it awfully good? So while you're
this was made by one guy, right?
Yeah, one guy made all of this. Can you believe it?
Christ. What the hell? People these days.
I don't really need any of these texts, but you do have to get one to upgrade. So
enables the Enlightenment Project.
You don't need that, I don't think. You don't need that. That might be
Planets
useful.
and structures receiving energy have their production increased by 1 unit for each product. That seems fine, sure.
Yeah, now let's see what that effect has done to our other side of our
Should
empire.
have probably do. So we got loads of spare robots here.
We have
like an insane quantity of them.
Well, let's make them into something, I guess.
So we can turn robots into water here. Let's see what's over here.
You might be able to make a lab doing water actually over this side.
Oh, that would be a good idea. If we've got some more water stashed away up here, it's humans to water. And then
okay, so if you right-click that humans to water one, so
this one
and
here.
then the other one as well.
This one here, and this one is pretty much useless. Oops. That's fine. So what? We probably want a lab right about here, kind of, if we can. Or we might be able to
Well, you
Might be
can't
able to
remember.
do some-
Like, you've got too many crossing here. This is going to be awkward. You probably want to have it
you're
like
right.
you probably want to have it like over this. So I'm taking control of this side. Like, if this guy can make
Yep.
water as well. Remember.
Yep. Okay, you're right.
But also the
So-
guy in the middle. We do need to send people because people are needed in the lab as well.
Well, we got a colony up here that can make people and
That's
can receive water.
true.
So I think.
Oh yeah,
we
so
have
build that
this-
and then link it with the one at the top because that's a instant win, isn't it?
So these two connect like so. They're happy. This one makes water thanks to robots, and they're happy. This one takes humans and makes water.
Oh, we can't set that up yet because we haven't got a spare human. So just undo.
So we
Undo
want.
for now.
We want some way
oh.
of getting meat, really. None of that.
You might be able to squeeze past. Oh, that's good.
Robot wheat. I suppose we.
Yeah, this
We'll
works
be able to
actually.
make robots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. So, robot for wheat, like so. Wheat go here. Then human go down here, and then we got space for lab. Right here.
Yeah.
Which can have. Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Yeah. Don't even need to.
So human go in, water go in, more water, and more water. Yay! Look
That's
at it
pretty
go.
crazy. That's a pretty cool setup. I don't normally get setups like that. This is a
pretty
streamer luck. Whenever I play this game, either I'm just making terrible decisions or stuff just doesn't line up for me.
It's pretty like cathartic, just like getting things to connect. Like there's something very enjoyable about just landing a nice synergy of something. It's just very, very fun.
Have you got any? Yeah, watch. Yeah, okay. So what you can do now is you can set that up with either making chips.
I'm thinking making chips, yeah, and then we have this to turn chips to energy. So we go like this, and then we can send
the energy back to the anywhere really. No, send
it back to here.
No, well that can connect to the other place. Yeah, put that in there. And send it robots.
Oh yeah, so that way it's getting sent robots. So what? It wants
robots as well, which it can get from somewhere else.
Let's see. We can make robots here.
Yeah, that's true.
Minerals to robots, and
sure.
Bam. Then we send robots like so. Then we get 2 energy, and all we need to do is find minerals.
Well, you could send that energy out. So you've got 2 energy to send, so you might as well send the 2 energy out. But I guess you could decide where you want to put that, because there's a mineral world.
We can send it up here, and then we get loads more microchips. And my thinking is, if we can then find another energy place.
Can you put it on that mineral world? That red one?
This red one?
Oh, no.
No, this
was
one's
it
people.
arids and deserts? Is it?
Yeah, it's just arids and deserts.
Is that a desert on the left?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay.
So we can
So
make
you
a
send
solar
that
farm
there.
here. Bam. And we've got an energy here, which could come down here, I guess.
Yeah.
And make these people happy. We've got loads of spare peoples lying around. And we discover what all of this garbage is. No people stuff. There's the ruins. No, that's not possible.
So if we go to the tech tree, we can probably get a slip relay now. Yeah, so you can get a slip relay. So get that. It's really helpful.
Yeah.
So what you can then do is build around things. So you can now connect people to that relay with that.
Oh, so we build it here.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, and then you connect up like so, and then go like so.
Indeed. So you can either get it to generate 2 crates, which you don't think you actually need, or just get some money. But the crates might be useful. Just if you leave it for now.
I think if we put it on crates, couldn't we technically send the crates back, right?
You've already satisfied that need though with the energy.
Yeah, but could I take the energy away?
I don't think so. No, once it's locked in, it's chosen. Otherwise, it'd be too much micromanagement.
Yoink. Oh my goodness.
Well,
so how does this game end? Is it literally just you run out of happiness?
If you mouse over the date and time in the top right, you've got 6 years left. So colonizing a planet takes 3 months. Building a slipway takes a month. Building that slip relay obviously took 3 months because you had to build 2 slip relays.
Destroying asteroids.
That takes a month.
No, it takes a month.
So yeah, there's a sort of a timer and it's ticking. But that's quite a cool one, stream splitting. I recommend you get that next. Because that lets you use relays to split stuff.
Matter transposition causes 2 uncolonized planets to trade places.
Yeah, that's pretty useful. All of these techs are randomized every game.
So it's almost like a roguelike in terms of...
Well, not really. It's more like a fixed scenario where you get given random stuff and you have to see how many points you can get from it. But there's a whole campaign in this game where there's like weird structures out there that you have to discover using building special scanners and finding them, and then like connecting these giant like space stations that are ancient back going again. What do you think of this game, Spiff?
I think this game is really, really good. How much is it? How much is this game?
On Tiny Teams, it's like £10, I think.
10 quid?
It's not
Jesus. Wow.
Don't quote me on that. Yeah. It might be £11. It's something like it's not very much.
£11? Oh, what a rip-off. I'm willing 10, no problem. 11? 4. You're trying to bankrupt me?
The guy who made it I think he just posted a patch for it yesterday, and then he's gone on holiday because he's spent his last year making this game non-stop. £12.59. There you go.
£12.59. That's quite good. Honestly, I reckon for me personally, I'd want this game to be available on mobile. I feel like this game is the exact kind of game where if I'm on a train, I can be like, I'll just connect a couple of my planets up, whilst I've got some spare time. And it's like 14 hours later.
It is one guy on his own making it. I think having the one guy make mobile ports as well is going to be a bit of a job. But if you're volunteering to help out, Spiff, I'm sure he'll be delighted.
I'll foot the bill for this. Like if he wants to put this on mobile and we just charge people like, £5, I reckon this game here has all of the perfect necessities of being an enjoyable, time-consuming mobile game.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah.
That's really.
I really like it. So, man, it gets really complicated really fast.
Yeah, I like it. And then
just wait for the Steam Deck, and you can use that. That's true.
Oh God, the Steam Deck. Yeah. Wait for that.
We are excited. Are we excited about that?
Sure.
Are you excited about the Steam Deck?
You'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm like quietly apprehensive because all the other Steam stuff is so well supported for so long. I've been there. Yeah. I've been to Valve, and I know what it's like. It's both amazing and terrible at the same time.
Yeah, I think like there's things that Valve can do and things that Valve might struggle to. Like this feels quite big to pull off a Stream Deck, and if they can do it, hats off to them.
Yeah. So what we need to do now, Spiff, is really just make our empire look good and stop colonizing new planets, ideally.
I'm not very good at that, but
we need to think about what needs to go where to make it work.
I just love colonizing more.
I know there is a part of that, isn't there? Like part of you just want to keep going out into the galaxy. But yeah, it gets.
We've got a spare. We've got a spare chip here.
We could send it there.
Yeah, here's my thinking. Right, we make a slip relay. It's ever so slightly obstructed, but it's fine. Like so. Then we go boop, and we go boop, and then we have energy here. This energy can go to here, make these people happy.
Perfect.
Blow up an asteroid for fun, because why not? It's just a show of strength.
It's just points.
Then honestly, like we've pretty much perfected everything. Is there a way we can make robots?
Most places are. There's a lot of places that are very successful, which is fantastic. So you can get hyperlanes. It's a random tech. What I would like to suggest
Yes, we're going through,
to
right?
Jacob is to because there's different types of tech, right? Like some tech lets you build on certain planets that aren't normally accessible. Like we've got a lot of dead planets on this game, right?
Yeah, like we've got a lava world here that we can't do anything.
and we've got
right.
like 2 ice worlds down there we can't do anything with. And there are techs that let you build on those, but sometimes they don't come up. And this is another lava world that's really annoying actually that we can't use either. But sometimes when you're playing this game, you've got a start where it's got like 2 lava worlds, and if you had the opportunity to pick that lava tech, that would be great. I think I would rather this game gave you all the techs, and then you then could like pick which ones you wanted, and then they were like mutually exclusive, right? Like you couldn't get all of them, but you could get like this one or this one, because I feel like sometimes you need the lava tech and you don't need the ice tech, or vice versa, you know?
Yep.
That's the little pop-up man telling you that
Slipspace overload.
everything's getting a bit crazy. Where are you taking these people?
I want to take them on a tour to go discover some science. Like so.
There you go, got science. Oh, see this, okay, is an infra-space relay. So if you get that, that's perfect.
There we go.
Take that. Now we can build one infra-space relay, which lets us cross standard slipways. And this is really powerful because it lets you effectively like build stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to build.
Yeah, like just cut straight across this gigantic mess.
Yeah. So what do we want and where is a good question.
Well, the only thing that I've been targeting are kind of like these ruins.
We definitely need to get chips into the middle there, I guess.
What, into here with this?
Yeah, we need
robot
to get
place?
chips into those 2 places. And chips can come from there. So if you make chips there, okay.
So we make chips
Make
at
chips
Nano
there.
Factory.
Yeah.
Right.
And then
Oh
build...
wait, no. This is a waste. This is a waste here, right? Undo that. We want this place making chips, okay?
Okay.
Because then we can just build a slip relay right here, and then just go. Oh wait, go away, asteroid. Just go like yoink and yoink. There we go. Bam.
So
Perfection.
that's more successful worlds, which is what we need.
The only issue is now we need to have humans, but that's fine. So humans into here.
And then those humans can go with a slip relay.
Those humans go for slip relay, like so. So we go bam and bam. Look at this.
Okay.
Look at this. Oh. And then I'm guessing we've probably got loads of rubbish up here that we can use. Actually, not much that I was looking for.
I'll tell you what you can do. I think... I've never tried...
Okay, you take control and try this thing that you're thinking of,
Okay,
because I'm
I've
interested.
never tried this before. But I want to build this infra-space relay. Like here. Or maybe here.
Right. Why there? What is it doing?
Oh, it's going through the planet. Hang on. I want to build an infra-space relay that will connect this. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. Right.
Okay, so...
Sure, that's one way to do it.
Well, because I wanted to get that Forge World done for the quest. And if you finish the game with quests incomplete, you lose a lot of points. So now that's done, we can just ignore quests now. Okay?
Okay.
There you go. So now you can take over. I just wanted to do that.
Now what do we... Oh my goodness. There's multiple view modes. Happiness mode. Upkeep mode.
Oh my god, I can do a different thing. Hang on, I've got a different idea.
Okay,
Go
for it. Take your idea, boy.
Oh, I can't do it. Oh, what I should have done was put this infra-space relay up here, because then I would have been able to connect it to this as well. But actually, I still do that. Oh, just need a regular relay. It's okay. This isn't as good. Okay, sorry. You can take over now.
No, that was good. I like that. That was nice.
What
does this place need? Oh, it just takes people. Oh, this is...
It needs to send people somewhere.
Oh, it wants to send water, right?
It
That's
needs
what
2 export routes and 1 import route.
My issue is we don't really send water anywhere. Like, we don't really have much that consumes water beyond the.
What have we
people
got
planet.
tech-wise?
Tech-wise, we can't
We can
do any
do one of the most advanced techs now. So if you go down here, look, we can get. We can actually
infraspace
build
relays.
infraspace relays.
Why not? Sure, we'll just research that. Fantastic.
Okay, so what we
Is
want
there
to do is.
Is there a limit on how many we can research? Because I'm noticing we can't research these.
Once you've got into the tech, you can't. You can only do the tier 3 after you've done. I think you have to do a certain amount, and then it locks out the lower tiers. But don't worry about that. How long have we got left? Probably not very long, I would guess.
We've been going for 48 minutes.
No. I mean in the year, like in the top right.
Oh, in the year.
It's only got a year and a bit. So okay, so we've got to be careful.
Yeah.
But I think what we could do is we could set up. You see, in the middle there. If we set up some robots going to that top planet.
This one here.
Yeah. Can we do that with
they're already going there, aren't they?
No, they have to go far. So you can use an infraspace relay to send them through to that.
Okay. It does feel slightly wasteful.
Well, but you can also send them to that planet there. This planet here. See what I mean? Yeah.
This one.
Oh no, but I don't know if we can cross infraspace relays with regular relays. We probably can't.
Well, there's only one way to find out. So we go like this and like this, and no, you can't.
Okay.
It's fine. Anywhere else to send robots? No.
Yeah, you can send them to. There's another place you can send them to. On the bottom left. So you see that place there. Yeah, so if you move that, can you just do that to the infraspace? Yeah. Well, is that possible? Yeah.
Yes.
Do that. And then, then you can drag the extra energy we've generated.
Oh, like so to here.
Not
Is this what you want, Lewis?
Sure.
Is that what you want? Okay.
Okay, now it's prosperous. Done. Excellent. So yeah, it has to have a certain amount of import-export routes and connect to a certain amount of planets. That's what we wanted. Look at that, 4 extra goods.
That's an insane amount of space.
I'm not sure that we use those for anything.
Repurposing adds 1 unit of goods to any planet producing robots.
Sure.
And 1 unit of robots to any planet producing goods. Why not? Let's just invent that.
So if you click on the planet, you have to actually install that as a project, so it's there.
Okay. So we just install that, and now this
And now you can connect that to the lab.
Okay, yeah, we can. God, it's such a mess, but it works. It really works. Oh, God.
Now we've just made a real mess. But the point is that I think towards the end of the game, when you get these high-level techs, the idea is to try and make all of your worlds connected with stuff. And it's not normally as overlapping as this, but it's close to
Are you saying this is messy? It's
a little bit messy, Spiff, yeah.
Beautiful.
But we could maybe have looped in some of our other planets. There are certain things you can do. There's a tech called Planet Destroyer, where you just destroy the planet and it becomes like a source of energy, which is very cool.
Right, I'm thinking I have a very bad idea, which is that... Oh, wait, can I get this to produce more people? No, this is already producing maximum peoples. So I was thinking we send people here.
Oh, that would be really helpful, wouldn't it?
But maybe we have another way of doing it. Maybe we just make humans here. But then we need to make wheat and... Oh, God.
It's hard, isn't it?
Oh, there's wheat here. Okay, this can be done. Okay, like so. And then this place needs wheat, so we create an interspace relay here, quite wastefully, like so and so. And then we need a way of making chips. Luckily, this can make chips. So we send the chips like so. And then we need this to make more minerals, which means we need...
It needs to have a total of 6 imports and exports. So it needs to either receive or send... It needs to receive people or water.
Right. I mean, I've sent it another person there. That didn't work.
Oh, click on it.
Has to trade with 3 other planets that are successful or better. Geez, they're snobby. Right, this place needs chips. So can I go like this?
You're getting the hang of it. This is end game Slipways now.
2 export routes. This place needs to send goods somewhere. Okay, so like this. Yes, there we go. Yes,
and now it's sending.
Yes,
it's worked.
Oh, it's worked. Oh, it only works. Oh, that's brilliant. And then, okay, if we want to get really cheeky, get this place to produce robots. Because this is.
I think you're about to run out of time. You've got like 2 months left.
Even more ways.
1 month left.
And
oh no, you got another year. You got a whole year.
1 year. Look at this. Look at it go. Oh my god. Okay, so the only other planet that is ridiculously grumpy is this one here that needs minerals. Otherwise, I think there's a couple of fringe planets out here which I want to tidy up as well.
Well, you haven't got. You don't worry about the outer rim. You got to keep that all rough and ready. You know, you got to keep all. You got to keep that loose. Spiff.
Remind
or
people
else, where do all the cool Star Wars adventures happen?
That's
and
true.
Firefly, if not on the rugged outer rim where everyone's unhappy. You know, you don't want everyone to be all happy all the time, or else there's no drama, is there?
We're going to build the Giga bypass, the trans space bypass. Like, wait, I could have just gone like that and like, yeah, sure, this makes. Oh no, couldn't do that. There you go.
You can just undo. Press undo. You can undo as much as you want. So
1, 2, can't afford.
Uh-oh.
Okay, have I got wait? I spent too much. Wait, I can blow up asteroids. Yes. Which is the best asteroid to blow up? This one here, probably. That's 12. This one here is also 12.
This is the cost of 52. It costs.
Oh,
this is the cost of the
52.
bridging Slipways.
Now I need a couple more. This one only makes 6. Oh god, give me more asteroids. Let me blow up the environment a bit more. 18. This one's just 6. Oh god, I need. There we go. It's done. Right. Final month. I say we just research something, right?
Yeah. So that
Time
void
dilation.
synthesizer is really interesting.
Time
Time dilation to give you an extra month.
An extra month to blow up another asteroid.
What a use of that tech.
There you go. Fuck the environment.
Holy crap! So you got. Okay, on your first go of Slipways, I was helping you a little bit, but you got 3 stars, which is enough to unlock the campaign. So you have to before you're allowed to play the campaign, you have to play a pretty decent game of Slipways.
That's actually really cool. I like that.
Yeah. So there you go. You get 320 stars for each prosperous, 160 for successful, and 80 for established. None for the sad boys. This is extra points for doing quests, which we did quite a lot of. You get extra points for how big your empire is, and then you get a multiplier down based on how much happiness you've got, which you're always going to have, unless you've built some tech that gives people extra happiness. You're always going to have a few unhappy planets. Like this guy was a bit sad up here, and these guys are a bit sad. But sometimes you just need
we
that.
Don't need we don't need them in the empire.
Fuck 'em.
We'll jettison them.
I feel like this guy probably had a fucking energy available that we didn't send anywhere. But
oh, he did. Yeah, he had an energy we could have just sent to that planet next to him to make people happy.
There you go. That is Slipways. It's like an hour-long game of great confusion, lots of things to learn, but hopefully you liked it as much as I do.
You can undo last action and destroy asteroid. Right. Okay. Wait.
Which one would get more points?
Which one would get more points? This one's now successful, right?
Yes, that's successful now. Yeah.
Okay. So
you I
think that has to be my one action. So I only have
that's
one
on
grumpy
action
planet.
to move the energies around.
Yeah, so I only have one grumpy planet here, which is this one who didn't have robots.
If only you'd had more time to fiddle.
If only you'd had more time.
But you can't do it perfectly. Why not start again, Spiff? And we'll do it again.
Look at that. That's so much better. That's 94 times happiness now.
There's actually, you might get extra star. Not quite.
Oh. 9,600 points necessary.